Well, my feelings now about the work of that unit are that they're invaluable, that I don't actually see a way forward for medicine without research like this, and that I feel quite frustrated that actually it was left to a small poster on the chemist wall that actually was the only way that I heard about it. I've volunteered to be on the patient panel because I feel very much now that if I can do anything to promote patient involvement, more people becoming involved in research, then it has to be a very positive way forward. My name's Anne Godfrey. My health condition has been asthma, diagnosed approximately 10 years ago. It has been a constant chronic condition that has varied from mild to moderate asthma. As a regular drug user, I was picking up a prescription from the chemist, and just by the door was a very small poster with a request that asthma patients might like to consider being part of the trial. So it was my own really initiative that drove me to take the number and to telephone and to get involved. My role as a patient and the things that I was expected to do were very clearly laid out, and they were explained to me that there would be several visits over a period of 4 months, and that at each visit I would be using specific pieces of equipment to test my lung capacity. I would be providing samples of blood and sputum. I would also be asked to lower my drug dosage midway through the trials, and then to monitor my own state of health at home. All along the way there was always the backup that I could actually telephone someone and seek advice if I was at all worried. The benefits that I've gained by being part of this trial are so great. I've touched on it before, but I think physically there has been a massive change in that by cutting down the drug, a lot of the symptoms that I was experiencing were actually created by overdosing on steroids rather than needing more. If someone was thinking about becoming involved in a trial, I would so definitely say, please do. I would very much urge them to, if they felt that there could be any benefit that might come, large or small, from just, I suppose, having a more thorough check around whatever it is that is the problem for them. I think also, without them being involved, how are we going to advance medicine? So I think there's a wider, hopefully public role to play in actually being part of something that could both help them and others. I think probably my last hope is that there might be a stronger link between the research team and general practitioners, and that any input that patients could make from being part of the research may go towards making that a stronger link, and that from that more people would become involved. Mentally, it has turned me round, because at this point in my life it's good to know that my lung capacity is actually better than a normal person's, when I really was beginning to believe that it was, sinking. And so generally it's just been the best thing that's happened to me in the last year, and that's not an exaggeration either.